Time to light it up.
Welcome back to Box Office Maniacs. We made it through horror month, and the first thing I have for you here in November is this unboxing of Batman, the complete animated series. What you're looking at right now, however, is not the actual thing I'm going to be reviewing. I just wanted to show you this first. Okay, so this is the entire animated series. This is what came out many years ago, and it is a very large box set, as you can see. And at the time, this is the only way they released this. There was no Blu-ray version of this. This was the only version of it, and that's why she got it. And this is probably my favorite animated show ever that's ever been on television. And it was awesome to have this, and this is an incredible box set. It's a really amazing looking box set. It's one of the best box sets I own, actually. Now the reason I'm showing this is because I'm going to compare this to what the new one is, and I never got to review this, so it's kind of a 2 review for anyone who still might want to have this, so here you go. First off, this is a slipcover, and it just kind of slides off of here, like that. And underneath of it, you can see the image of Batman in the black, which is really freaking cool. So point out that on the back of it is another image from the animated series. And this actually opens up like this because there's so much stuff in here. And again, as soon as you open up, you have this amazing artwork on the inside of the cover. And it's all embossed in black, as you can see. And this thing is just beautiful. It's absolutely a beautiful box set. So looking down on the case, you have a book, first off. And in the book, and it's basically the artwork from the animated series. So it's a lot of really great drawings. You can see there's some storyboards in here. So it's a really awesome collectible to have. And this was the very first, well, I don't know if it was the very first, but it was one of the very first animated shows that actually filmed on black. So everything was black, and they drew over the black canvas, is which gave it that unique looking look, like right here. Alright, so the discs themselves are in these cases, so you can pop one of those out. As you can see, this is volumes 1 and 2, and there's dust on them because they've been sitting on the shelf for a very long time. And I really can't wait to go back and revisit all this on Blu-ray now to see how much better it looks. But this is what these look like, and there's a lot of discs in here, so this is why this thing cost a lot of money. Or at least this did even back in the day, and it still does today. So each one of these is a season, and here we're starting, I believe, second season. It was a different color. So it's really a very cool, yeah, they got the artwork here. It's really well done, very nicely packaged, very nicely drawn. Everything on the discs look really cool, different images for each one of the characters. Now we have the second discs, and again, different artwork here. So we have, you know, different artwork for every disc, different colors for season 1, season 2. We got a special edition disc. They put a lot of time and respect into making this as good as they possibly could. And I got this through the mail, undamaged, by the way. I don't remember who she ordered this from since it was such a long time ago. But now let's look at the brand new Blu-ray that just came out today. And here it is. As you can see, it's much smaller. And this is what all the companies are doing now. First, they would release these huge boxes, and then a year later, they come out with these small boxes that actually will fit on your DVD shelf. Because those big boxes are cool, but there's almost no place to really put those because they take up a lot of space. So that's why I don't usually get big collector's items like that. First off, this just came in the mail today, and it came in a paper package. So it just came in a paper envelope, that's all it was. And right off, as soon as I took it out, you can see how damaged this is. The whole bottom of this is completely bent in. So that's the third item I have gotten now from Amazon that has been destroyed. So, and I'm furious. I'm absolutely, because I've been waiting for this thing a long time. And this thing is expensive. This here, I actually got it cheaper than what it's on sale for now. It still cost me about 90 bucks for this. Now it's over $100 on Amazon. And because this is a sort of a collector's, they have a cheaper version of it, I think. But this came with a nice box, and of course a little tiny Funko figures and everything, and that's why it costs so much. Which is fine, because, you know, I love the series and I'd be willing to pay the extra money for a nice packaging. I'm not willing to pay for this, Amazon. This is, once again, ridiculous. You know, get your stuff together. People who spend this kind of money on collector's items like this and collector's discs and box sets don't want the entire front of their box set caved in like here. And I will be sending this back. I will absolutely be sending this back, probably tomorrow. But I wanted to do an unboxing. I wanted to open it up and actually kind of watch it, you know, because I've been waiting months and months and months to see this thing. So I'm just not going to return it and not see it and see what the inside looks like until I get a new one. Hopefully undamaged this time. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at it. So with the plastic off, it has that really shiny red sheen to it, sort of like the silver that was on the original one. Now it's all red. And it looks great. It's really, really nice. Now this cardboard box is probably just, you know, the outside packaging. But still, this whole dent on the bottom of it, unacceptable. This is probably not what you're going to put on your shelf. I don't know until I actually open it. And if this is just like a disposable throwaway thing, which, you know, probably not, because I actually like this, probably keep it in this box. And it's really flimsy, as you can see. It's just really flimsy too. It's very flimsy. It's not hard cardboard. It's just flimsy cardboard. On the back of it, it has 12 discs, and it shows you everything here on the picture that comes with it. Now, let's actually open this up and see what the inside of this is. And this is a limited edition too. So this is 5,949 of 6,948. So, and it's damaged. Okay, we have this first. I have no clue really what it is. It looks like maybe cards or something that came with it. Great artwork on the front of it. And let's see what this is exactly. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. That's 3D rendered, if you can see, or what do they call these things? There's a name for them, but I can never remember the name. It's like, you've turned it sideways, and you can kind of see that on the camera. And this is Poison Ivy and Batman. And wow, super cool. The back of it just says, you know, Batman, the animated series. And this is Batman on top of Two-Face's car. Really, really nice. Here's the Penguin, and Batman coming down on his glider. Apparently the back of each one of these is different too. That's crazy. Here is the Joker, played by Mark Hamill, the best Joker ever, in my opinion. With Batman swooping down there. This is a nice one with Batman and Catwoman swinging through the city, and the 3D effect on this is great. I mean, it really is just wow. It looks fantastic. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it really stands out. It's really, really well done. Okay, this is a cool one. This is with obviously the Joker, Harley Quinn, and Batman. And for those who don't know, which, you know, they should, this is where Harley Quinn came from. Harley Quinn wasn't a thing before the Batman animated series. She actually was introduced in the Batman animated series. And the last one, let's see. Oh, it's just Batman on his batarang, his bat rope, flying through the city. So wow, really impressed with these. Really, really impressed. So now on to the actual discs themselves. And they went with the red bat logo here on the cover in the red foil, and it looks really great. It's very shiny. It's kind of hard to pick that up on the camera, but wow, it looks really, really nice. And all the way around looks great. And here he is on the back, sort of like the front of the damaged box. This is nice that this isn't damaged, you know. It's just if that outside box hadn't been damaged, I wouldn't really have a problem with this, but I do. So here he is. It's all, again, red foiled. Looks really good. Let's see, how do you get the discs out of here? This opens up, I'm assuming, somehow. Oh, slides open. And here we go. More of the red foil. It has images of the characters embossed into the black here. And on the back as well. This is a really nice book. Let's see how the discs are actually put into here. So a lot of times when they do books like this, it worries me because the glue will let go and the discs will fall out of here. but I don't know. We'll have to see how well this one holds up. And I know a lot of collectors, I can already tell you, are probably a little bit upset about this, because when they do things like this and they put these discs inside sleeves like this, it can scratch the discs when you pull them out. And there's really no way of pulling these out, Robert, without touching them. But that's how they are actually put in there like this. And I guess because there's so many of them, it would be hard to do it any other way, unless this thing would be like a brick, sort of like my old one that I have. But as you can see, each one of these has a different character on it for every page. Harley Quinn is on disc number 5. And here is Two-Face. And here's Batman with Catwoman. So again, this is the entire series. And here's season 3. And here's more of the villains. Let's see how many seasons there are actually. There's only 3 seasons, huh? Okay, and here is a bonus disc, which is probably the same thing that came in my big box set that I had. Oh wow, I didn't know it had this in here. How cool is that? Mask of the Phantasm comes with this. Wow, it was a great movie. And there's another movie, Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. I don't think I've ever even seen that one. So, wow. That kind of shocked me. And here's more pictures from the show and the villains. And again, drawn on a black background to make that weird look to the show. But really great packaging. Really cool. Love the red foil on here. The book is nice and solid. Again, collectors may get upset with trying to grab these out of here and maybe scratching them, but they can probably take it. They're Blu-rays, right? Now we actually have these guys, very little mini pop figures, smallest pop figures I think I've ever seen. And I'm not gonna take them out of here just because of the damage. As you can see, get a better look at that damage now. It's like the whole corner was crushed basically. And when it got crushed, it just bent the entire front of the box. So I guess they must have dropped it, it looks like, and just, sent it out like that because, people want that kind of product. So, yeah, they're going to get it back. Just let them know. It's coming back to you, Amazon. So, thanks for sending it. I'm sending it back. But yeah, the little tiny mini pop figures, I could have done without these guys. I would have rather just kind of had just the solid packaging without these guys in there. And, I do collect pop figures, but I just don't think it was necessary to add them. They could have brought the cost down as well if they weren't in the packaging. But I mean, they're there, and they're kind of in the plastic here, as you can see inside the package, which is why I don't really want to mess with it, because I'm going to be sending it back. And I didn't really want to pull them out of there. But you can see them well enough, and they look okay. But this is really great. I'm glad I actually got this with the box set. I wasn't expecting that. And I was not expecting the 2 movies in here along with the entire animated series. So I was kind of shocked on that whole thing. Overall, this is a great box set. I mean, I think it's really fantastic, except for the damage. And every time I get something, I get very excited to bring it to you guys and open it up and look at it. But every time I get something, it's damaged. So I got 2 CDs, or 3 CDs now. All 3 of them have been damaged from Amazon. And one of them I was going to send back. I have yet to send it back. I'll probably send it back with this. And, yeah, but overall, this is a really great box set. I have no complaints except for the damage. And I can't wait to get watching this. Like, I'm going to only watch maybe as many episodes as I can tonight, pack this baby up, and it's going back to Amazon tomorrow. I just kind of want to see what it looks like, because I've been waiting such a long time, and now I'm going to have to wait even longer to get it back to watch the rest of the episodes. So there you go. There is my unboxing for Batman, the complete animated series, and I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you do, hit that subscribe button, because we are once again on our road to Merry Maniacs, which starts in December, where we bring you some holiday films, some holiday cheer, here on all the crazy stuff we do on Box Office Maniacs. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, join us, hit the subscribe button, become one of the Maniacs, and I'll see you next time here on Box Office Maniacs.